because pretty good like that.
It says it's streaming to interesting.
Yeah, if it doesn't stream, it's fine. Everything will be cool on stream anyway, on my channel.
So if you bottle, we're gonna see it.
Yeah, we'll clip it.
Oh, it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm watching stream. Stream is fine.
Nice. Is my mic
Ricky,
actually on?
Hayden said it's working. It's fine.
Mic check.
Is my mic actually on this time?
Mic check.
I guess. Yeah.
It's on, but it's really quiet compared to the Audi boy.
I don't know. Yes, it's on that.
This is actually the most infuriating pit lap of my entire life. Oh, you're just joking, mate. Delta, -8
Just finish it. Finish a lap, you won't.
No, we ain't finishing this lap.
Well, Raider, that's gonna depend on who stacks it and who doesn't. Also,
What's your speed limit in the pits? Pit lane speed limit is 60
Yeah.
kilometers per hour.
Long stints. One lap.
Okay, tyres check, fuel check, 50 litres, windshield tear off, no fast repair, we Gucci.
Box in, 5,
Oh, there we go.
4,
Fuel to add 672
2,
liters.
Yeah.
1. Box now.
Eject me. Oh, we have 0.1 seconds of optionals.
Oh no.
Oh, fucking hell.
Retire the car.
Fast repair.
Okay, let's get this.
I'll be back later, fellas.
Alright, where's the Eurobeat for Rick?
I have to bolt off.
I'll play it on my mic.
Why is it play? Ah, yes.
We move.
Okay, there's P4. That's the guy that won the sprint.
There's a car
that I was-
approaching. Watch your mirrors. Stay behind the white
Follow
line.
the car
Yeah,
at 1.3k.
yeah. The guy, the race where
What
I got
happened to that
taken out
sprint
of
race?
the one where I got turned into in the Ford chicane.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one where Postman Pat was very much sandbagged, probably. Because I was a second quicker than it.
Nice on fire.
Okay. But yeah, you'll get it. You'll be fine.
Man, if only Rick could heal this, then you would have already been done with 24 hours.
So he would
now
just use the
4.1.
handbrake in every turn.
I'm sweaty actually now.
I mean, if he would drive the F3 car, then it would be like the same. Just like-
Night on fire.
Driving after being in chase cam for so long is weird.
Just drive in chase cam forehead.
Is this the Forza experience?
I'm gonna put it out there. Liam Kerr did a 328 last year.
What does the power steering setting even do?
Power steering.
He's
Like
not
what-
wrong.
Well, I mean, what does it do when you put it like up to the power steering to? Is it just heavy to turn then?
I don't want to find out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try it.
You should have waited until Night of Fire is done. 6.6k guy is gonna get beaten by a 1.5k guy.
Bottom.
Good stop slap.
The gap to ahead is increasing.
Yeah,
It's now
and
1.0
10
seconds.
10 hours.
Fuck's sake.
Yellow flag.
Everything.
Rick would have a hard one right now if he could hear that.
Yeah, it's good he can't hear it.
Can he actually?
No, he can't. He can't. He hasn't muted.
Slower class car ahead.
Someone please change the song. Bring the Euro beat back.
Come on, Rick, you have to get your inner ninja out right now. You know what song is playing.
Naruto bagging.
Alright, Rick, come on, stay focused.
How we only got
Exits,
1.7
exits
seconds of
and
optionals
exits.
for that
E3.
incident, I will never know.
No, I don't know, man. Like, the rear right was just fucking.
Maybe it's just netcode.
Slower class car ahead.
This is shit. We have to play the fighting music. Fuck.
To gap to leader 40 seconds, so he'll easily come up behind you even if he takes no tyres.
Oh yeah, this is banging.
You're approaching a group of slower cars.
Slipstream. Links. Bremsen.
In front of you, you've got Mads Halbo and then someone called Madsen as well. You've got some pretty mad people in front.
Yes. What?
Oh, dude.
This is toxic.
Well, Alex is gonna be behind the car, boys.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
This is more like it. Yes.
No, it's not, but it's fine.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Alright, I'm gonna probably just go get a munch.
That's not how you're taking Indianapolis.
Yeah, it's pretty slow. I'm still gaining on my left. Well, that's a second.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna go get munch. I'll be back.
Oh yes. Is it lagging for me? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the battle. When Curly joins the car.
Fuck's sake.
There's a car exiting the pits. Yellow flag, caution.
My ears are getting raked, but I like it.
What the hell's going on there?
The Scotland forever.
I can't take it anymore.
The car behind is pitting.
I know you.
Hey, Leo!
I just come back to Dutch.
Yeah! Stop!
I'm back to Dutch and Scotland forever. Gotta love it.
I've got chocolate.
Rick, what did that code ever do to you?
Exist.
Oh, this is enough for my ears.
Okay, I'm gonna mute myself on
Wait,
stream
the
while I'm
Eurobeat
on.
Mac, please. It's the most fitting for Rick.
You see, I'm not playing the Eurobeat on stream because I don't want Twitch to, like, pursue my arse.
We played the whole of the Eurobeat when Jezza was streaming.
Return, what the fuck?
I don't know. I just fucking YouTube weave song. Here you go.
What is this shit?
What's it called?
Sweet dreams are made of weaves.
Oh, I know that.
He knows that.
That's made by Little B, isn't it?
Of course he fucking knows
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I know that song. It's a bit...
Yes! Return, yes! Yes, return. Ah.
She has more songs like that if you prefer.
No, there's better ones. Oh. Konnichiwa,
Approaching some slow
senpai!
cars. These
Please
guys are fighting for
notice
position.
me.
Fucking weird.
Ah, this is great.
Oh dear.
Yes.
Do it. Penetrate with maximum friction, Rick. Good job.
To be fair, they were very nice. They gave you a massive gap in the middle.
Really did.
Yeah.
The car in front is pitting.
They're side by side, but on opposite ends of the fucking track. It's incredible.
Black Fang for 76.
Return, absolute great
Fuck
idea.
is car number 76? Oh, it's P10 and LMP1.
Coming up on
Delta
the
competition thing.
Yeah,
Why did they get a black flag?
remember.
Oh no.
I couldn't hear. No.
Okay, Rick. This car exists in the pits. Heads
There's
up.
there's an actual song of that.
Give me a second, I'll find it.
It's good that they've got a
Your
black flag
time was
because, like, if something goes wrong, they'd probably be
3:22.4.
fairly quick.
A filthy William!
Well, Rick, you gained 2.7 on the leader. Good job.
And 2.8
the
the lap
lap
before that.
before that. What the fuck are they doing?
I think David is honest. Either David's got damage from when he spam.
Maybe they have a cone in their car.
Do you want to see my katana collection?
Let's have a look at David's car. The rear looks pristine. That's fine. Yeah, David's car's fine. Like, vision. He's only got floor damage. He's having to save that much to do the 12 laps. It's literally not even worth it. Oh, man. I really want...
You have to skip this one. You have to skip this one. Well, because the next one is better.
I really wasn't happy with how the second stint
Why is
went.
it, why is it,
The
why is it
third-
playing?
No, it was the third stint happened, and the fourth stint.
Why is it playing shut the fuck up?
Because you didn't say play before that YouTube link, retard.
Oh fuck, I'm retarded.
Yeah,
Shut
David's
the
car is
fuck up.
fine. It's good to know because he's going to have to do like half the rate because
I just like the black person and grab back over somebody.
You're coming up on a slower car.
Here we go. Ravioli, ravioli. Ravioli, ravioli.
The lead car's pitting.
Leader's boxed in now. Porsche. So he'll be easy on.
Vomit cake.
Vomit
P2.
cake is the best
Oh, that's
video.
Max Mofo.
Vomit cake is the best video from him.
So Rick, P2 is in our nage right now.
Slower class car ahead.
Well, actually, no, sorry, P3.
Return, the best part is that the black person is saying that the best,
Well done, Rick. This is great. Come on, keep nailing those exits. You're in the lead.
But yeah,
That's
so
good consistency.
Andy's
Keep it
driver
up.
swapped for some guy called Rasmus Kirkelund. And he's 2K.
I see.
So... What's this one? Yeah, Rasmus Kirkelund Nielsen.
Ravioli, ravioli.
That song is actually quite good. It's like building up kinda nice. What's the packet up?
Okay.
No, yeah.
Hey, boss. Hey, boss, can I have a hamburger, please?
Hamburger, please. Pull it in. Mouse.
You're approaching a
That's
group
really
of
good,
slower class cars.
Have you seen that alien, please?
Might actually be called first.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 31 Celsius. Slower class car ahead.
Car right. Clear on the right side.
I love how they're in P6, that car.
There's a car leading the pit lane.
There's a lot of points to be gained from the Portuguese.
Yeah,
Sector
but...
3 is 0 and 3-0
Yeah, you've
off
already
the
beaten
pace.
my lap. Fine, so flesh, tyres.
Fits perfectly right now, to be honest.
The only thing was, with the lap time thing, was that the two stints where I had good tyres, were the two stints where I had all the issues.
This would
Clear on the
also
left.
for the Spa 24, to be honest.
But in
Rick,
Spa
you are the
24, you took
fastest weeb on
tyres, I
track.
I don't know, but no
You're
matter
also
what
the
you're...
fastest car on track.
Yeah, but...
But more importantly, fastest weeb.
Yeah,
I'm sure some of these retards are weebs.
probably. 5.3 seconds faster than the car behind last lap. Oh, actually, wait, no, Dish Network are in the pits.
Still.
Not anymore, they're not.
What the hell?
But they had issues because, yeah, for some they just weren't loads on my screen. That's why I said this. They were still in the pit. But yeah, they're a bit behind now. They were 20 seconds, which basically means that because of the pit stop,
Yes.
we are kind of leading.
Yes, it did.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Yeah, ooh, man, in the car. Yes.
Look, I know you got a 50-second lead, but you don't need to blow it all away.
I have to do poly laps, man. Oh, that's a good lookout. See ya.
See ya, nerd.
I like 15% lookout.
Yeah, the annoying thing was, like, mainly stint 3, that was the annoying one because we were just battling people that we didn't need to battle, but other than that, been fairly alright. So on the relative, there's nobody, oh, there's one guy at the moment, but above 2k.
It's encouraging.
And his name, except one of his, and the guy with above 2k has the surname of Lawrence, which is very close to Alfie's surname.
Does he also crash a lot?
Well, he has. Oh, that guy's 1.3k. I mean, it's Stephen DeWolf that has above.
What is my stint?
Hour 25.
Okay,
Okay, Rick, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. Slower class car ahead.
Yeah, Alex, you can take the second seat in the car when I'm driving if you want. I'll do the pedals, you do the steering.
We'll just move the electrical equipment out of the passenger.
Yeah.
No, we don't need that. I can just get electrocuted while driving.
I'm kind of interested in the fact that there's no seat
Your
to
right side's
sit in.
clear.
Where we are driving, we don't need seats here.
Did that guy just stack it in F?
Oh, that is an F.
We have a 50-second.
Did the guy who I just passed stacking?
Yeah, Mads.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just spun.
Well, I mean, he has 1.3k, so.
Why are you staying?
Honestly, this GTE field is worse than left split.
Watch out.
1.4 seconds faster than car behind last lap.
They're
Coming up on a slower
actually
car.
bad.
1.6 seconds faster than P3 as
On the
well.
left. You are clear on the left side.
A minute ahead of everybody other than P2. And the car in P2 is that one that we desync. Oh, I need to watch that.
Yes,
I
then
haven't
it
watched
seems
that.
like a very dangerous split. Well, I mean, it's not really a split. Because the people have the big lack of time. This is the 360 car I don't get.
If it's the number 3 car, then yeah.
Yeah, the Scott H. Burnett. Yeah.
Oh, he just went off the tracks. Probably yes.
When can we see Liam Rance in here? Oh, hello.
There's a group of slower cars ahead.
Next one up is Andre Martins, who's an angry boy.
Yeah, that time when I desynced Anders, he was never going to make the corner anyway.
Car left. Your left is clear.
Noom.
Yeah, so the caps box right now is green on all of your gaps to people.
No. Delta competition was 4/10s faster in P11.
What?
Maybe a lap down.
Okay, I don't have that many rows.
I only have 10.
How many rules do you have?
I have 8.
Fucking nerds. I've got the whole LMP grid.
I have like 11 on straight.
25. Get in there, boys.
Oh wait, do you have like
Currently setting the pace.
the large
was at
stand?
21.8 seconds.
What?
Don't worry.
Yeah, but... Okay.
This is best, Alex.
Right now. I got a jump dirt, yes. I got a jump dirt.
Play show notes of this.
Jag är så till sorry.
Slower class car ahead.
So we've already made our gap we need for the extra stop. For this 8 hours.
Well, now the thing that you have to do is just not to lose it.
3 seconds faster than the car behind last lap. I mean, when Pat gets back in the
horrible
car,
to listen to return.
when Pat gets back in the car, sure, they'll close in a bit in P3. But for now, you're building a massive gap to them as well. Wait, Dish now? Who did Dish have in the car? Oh, Dish don't have David in the car. Dish have Brandon Guarcia. Guarcia? Yeah, they don't even have David in the car anymore. They have this Brandon guy who's 2.1k. That explains why they're so slow.
Garcia?
Guarcia, that guy.
Garcia?
Guarcia, or something.
How the fuck do you pronounce that?
Yeah.
Should I just say no chance?
Yes, please.
I mean, you can't even type in driver, so...
Shit has been, doesn't
You're
it?
now in the lead.
Man, where's how it's called Steve Norman with the pass left, pass right?
Imagine 24 hours of that. Oh my god.
It's a good thing that no one's been doing that, to be fair. At least we have
Coming
I
out
that.
on slower
wanted
class
to do that
car.
in GT League, but I didn't have the opportunity yet, obviously.
What about garlic?
Garlic bread.
Yeah.
Oh, I can murder some garlic bread.
I don't know what I've got for dinner.
I've eaten like already, and we could probably do some chicken and fried rice, to be honest.
I've got a strategy, right? I'm assuming if I eat meatballs for dinner, then we won't get any on iRacing, so that's what I'm going for.
Yeah, 'cause you'll
Solid strat. Yeah, but none will be left.
Exactly.
Is this the Alfie strategy of eating something that you not want to get? So you
So
just
Andre
eat it
is
before
still
it.
in the car in 3 hours. Oh wait, no, because HPDs, they have actual fuel tank.
That was at 3:20.6
Ah, that's purple.
seconds.
20.5?
Yeah,
That's a line.
Group of slower cars ahead.
had to avoid the forward out of the pits.
Yeah.
This is a
Yeah,
wins.
so Rick does 20.5. I'm blaming it on the lower track temps and better tyres.
I mean, it totally is.
Yeah,
Just engage the fucking Naruto run.
We're clear on the left side.
Noom.
it's now 30 degrees. Almost already done one stint, Rick.
Well, that was quick.
Yeah. Already done 8 and a bit.
Oh
laps.
dear, what is this?
It's a
Yeah.
dimmer. Oh, I didn't see this train in front. You should get a lot of it. But,
Yeah, holy shit.
Left side. Clear left.
I'm gonna follow this guy.
Lemon TV, what? Yes.
New.
Right side.
see, all is
on the right.
fine. .6, 3.3
Oh, you
seconds
could come up
faster
to
than
Toby
Hamilton.
Scott Hamilton where Rick just went and just die.
Yeah, but Toby went all 4 wheels over there.
So what are you guys doing these small sand chickens in seconds then?
Third down to second.
Yeah, for me it depends on
I'm assuming that's how you get to seconds, yes!
Yeah, but I mean, like, the first bit of the chicane you do in third, and then you just...
No, Curly, you use the handbrake.
Because, funny enough, Kelly, there's more than one corner in a chicken.
Nah, fake news, man.
You just do massive Scandinavian flick through there.
And actually, on the colder temps, I sometimes use third for the entire thing.
Yeah, I usually just enter the corner and then decide to hit like second.
Yeah. I mean, the first chicane in the colder temps will sometimes use 4 from the first corner.
You just drive, you just brake at some point.
Okay,
then you
Rick,
just
10
press the
minutes of fuel
pedal,
remaining.
You shift down a few times and then you're going through it. It's great. Right? This is what racing is all about.
How to drive with Alex.
You're approaching a group of
I
slower
should be
cars.
driving instructor.
It's more informative than doing setups with Alex.
True.
My optimism.
Oh, that's almost like a 20 point.
I mean, honestly, I
Wait.
should listen to my own advice because that's how maybe we go.
Outside, you won't.
Can you go? Then I do this.
You
Yes.
No.
Right side.
Spinotto.
Clear on the right.
Spinottimus Prime.
Problem is, he's actually a quick GT car, so you can't just like do like stupid stuff and get past them because of how slow they are.
Quick, he's 2k.
But he's also second place.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I don't think there's much competition.
Wow, that must be hard with this SOF.
No. I just love how Cats didn't even give me.
Too low to calculate.
Probably 'cause
Left
it's cheap,
side.
then.
Clear on the left side.
Slower class car ahead.
2 lap.
You got a car on your left. The left side is clear.
Apex better guy.
Well, I mean, he is 26 and he is 1.7k. So.
Ah, that's a slow one.
I say you cut the course, Rick.
You need to slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty.
Dirty
Hayden.
driver.
Now I have to big neutral.
Oh my god, how much is Charlie Collins leading by? Holy shit.
More or less than us.
He's already lapped 9th.
Oh, we're coming up to lapping 9.
Slower class car ahead.
Yeah, their lead's only 20 seconds. Clearly and superior. Their gap to third, on the other hand, is at 1 minute 40. Ours is only a mere 1 minute 5.
Yeah. We're basically frauds.
I love how you have to get to 8th before you get to a driver that's higher than Rick's I rating, and he's almost 3 times Rick's I rating. Well, it took half. This looks fun.
You're approaching a group of slower cars.
There's LMPs in that. You'll get the Ferrari easily. Past that, I don't know. Craig, I know. Rick, here's some
Watch the right
encouragement.
side. We are clear on the right.
Craig said that you're hot. XOXOX.
Yeah, Craig does that.
Yeah, no, I know he does that, but it's just like you should know. Encouragement. Psychological advantage.
Cheers, Craig.
Right side. Clear on the right side.
He says anytime, ooh.
Okay, Rick, we're running on fumes, mate. In this lap, Box, this lap. Your last lap time was at 3:24.4. Slower class car ahead.
That's also a very good corner from that guy.
Yeah. You'll get this a lot.
Boxing the lap.
Yeah, box. We'll check. Pit stop. Windshield tear off. Begin fueling. No tyre. No fast repair.
When I left, you were like fifth. What happened?
Basically,
We engaged the new.
we did engage them, but also, so the two actually good teams. One disconnected, and the other guy just put some slow people in the cars, and then they spun. And then the guy that's currently in second, Zerd, if you watch my stream, I'll show you what happened to him when I find the lap. It's got to be around here somewhere. So this one, yes, this one. So on my stream, I'm now skipping back to the lap where everything kicked off. So, yes. So we were battling for, like, at this point this was second, and so you have Antoine over here, who just decides, nah, I just ain't gonna make the game. Good on his part. And then here you have
Hayden lines.
you have Anders. Now, Anders kept overtaking us and then getting slowed down. So he overtook us there,
Coming up on a slower class
whatever.
car.
I overtook him back because I was like, well, you're just going to get a slowdown in a second anyway. And then what he does is he boosts. And I'm just like, no, I'm covering the inside, you ain't going here. So what he does is he's just like, yeet. Bit of desync, never going to make the corner anyway, and then he was in the gravel, and now they have some guy in the car. Yeah.
Did they say anything?
Nah, I think his teammates probably told him it's desync, but they have this guy in the car who has 2k rating.
So does Rick.
Rick has 2.9.
Still 2K.
It's not 2k, it's 2.9k, whereas the other guy has 2.0.
I'm 2.995.
Inserts microphone.
Oh my god, there's a pork.
Yes.
Sounds,
He's beat
sounds weird.
In a good way or a bad way?
Bad.
Why?
What's
No, it just sounds
This is
a
a
bit
pork.
off.
Yeah,
Does it?
I can't.
Like,
No, I can't
boost.
use
That
boost because of this guy.
I'll get up his rear with the boost.
Wait, hold on. Let me listen to it. Oh, I see. Yeah, hold on.
Okay, if you'd
Watch
actually
your
boosted
speed.
out, of course,
Box
you
in
probably could have overtaken him.
430
Yeah.
meters.
I just didn't think of it, to be honest.
yes.
Yeah, you gotta train the mind to use the boost before
I don't
pit
know if you've updated Discord, but there's like a noise suppression thing. So
Yeah.
just try it out. Apparently it's not very good.
stop. No.
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Just more of the same, Rick.
Don't drive into the wall like that.
Tires be looking very nice.
What are they?
84
Oh, that's good.
is the worst.
It's what Apex was getting.
Rears are 88, 89.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly Apex's wear, so that's good.
Yeah.
Is it exactly Apex's pace?
He's a bit quicker than me, but that's because of bit to do with also track temp and not having the people that I just showed battling me for the time when I had fresh tyres.
The 1.2k GT, okay.
Yeah. Sea license.
Always encouraging.
iRacing means a lot more than license, right?
Well, we're gonna have a C license fucking Ben this week, so.
Watch out, on your left. Your left's clear.
Nielsen is closing you down. The gap has come down to 9.5.
So I'm just going to put it out there, Rick. You're boxed and you're still in P1.
Easy.
Really good.
So about that whole, we're not gonna win this thing.
Well, we weren't accounting for the guys that were probably going to win this thing disconnect.
Coming up on some slower cars. They're class
Do they
leaders
just
in
not
this
bother
group.
coming back?
No, they are back, but they're 2 minute 40 off the lead.
On the right.
So if
You're
there's so
clear
much
on the right.
faster,
Watch your right. Clear on the right.
Well, it is going to be close
Watch
to be
your right.
fair, because they're still going to
Hold your
make
line.
the pit
Your right
stops on
side's
us,
clear.
because they're going 12 laps a stint, whereas we're only going 11, and that's going to save them about 2.5 minutes. And they're not slow, they're doing fairly competitive lap time.
Slower class car ahead.
And the other team, we did not expect to have a 2K driver because he wasn't signed up with the team at the time. You've got the legend that is Postman Pat, and then you've got Brandon.
Just Brandon, nothing else.
Brandon with the surname that it's too Iberian to pronounce.
I'm alright, why can't people just have simple names? Shit, man.
Yeah, I know, right? Question is he actually... Oh, he's Canadian. I guess it's more too Latino. Or Latino.
Yeah, tires are fine to the point where I forgot I was on the tires.
The gap to Nielsen
Yeah,
behind
that'll
is
be
now
fine.
9.7.
You'll get to probably about lap. Basically, the how my tyres are dying phase it gets pushed back now to much later in the stint.
There's a car leaving the
I
pit.
had it last time where it took until about the time where the tyres normally got better till they got worse.
Oh!
That's also
Just put
crap.
lines on the path.
Still gaining on car behind.
There's a group of slower cars ahead.
It's a bit hard
Oh,
to not go full the TC out there.
Yeah. Just lean on it.
What are you doing?
On the right. Right side is clear.
And that car is 30th in the GT field.
Legend of the sport.
The Lord.
You're here.
Case in point. Give him a quick flash.
Excuse me? Just fucking doing a race.
He's just not going to move over, is he? Oh, okay.
What a nice guy.
So that's 9th place. Now.
Coming up on a slower car.
And what was that about Collins slapping knife?
Yeah, see?
Car on your right.
He doesn't have a 1 minute
Clear on
lead
the
when
right.
all the pit stops are resolved.
He's gonna have a bigger lead than you are in the end.
Well, not at this rate he's not. He's actually got a GT car with him. And so when I say with him, I mean within 20 seconds.
But like, who else is he driving with? Because he has like OP.
He's
Gap
got
to Nielsen
Lala.
behind is now 11 seconds.
Isn't Link there already?
You could make it. That's why it's called Lolum's Cheerleaders, but there's only one cheerleader.
How can you not make a 24-hour race in Coring?
I don't know.
What the fuck could you be
Maybe
doing?
Yonkadeo's like some key worker or something.
Either that or it was just a very big can't be fucked.
Noom.
Yes.
So that Greenleaf car that we
Left
were
side.
fighting, that
Clear
one
on the
time,
left side.
currently like 2.5 minutes behind us. That was perfectly fine. That's that guy that spun when you overtook him is now 12 seconds up the road. Yeah, for what?
Your lap
I
time
love
was
how
at
occasionally you can just see a
3:22.9
pan
seconds.
fly across the screen and be locked the corner.
Yeah, I should probably turn the hands off for replay. No, you won't see that.
That's why I love how on the overlay it's -1.
Yeah, it's good.
He's just so fast, Joe.
I'm still doing.
Oh look, he's bought a Chris.
Slower class car ahead.
1.2, 1.2.
You got a car on your right side. We're clear on the right.
The gap to Nielsen behind is increasing. It's now
And there's your friend
13
Spun.
seconds.
Don't spin.
On the straight, you forward.
He's coming.
What's the instant penalty?
120 before you get a penalty. DSQ is at 255.
Not like you're ever gonna get another one.
Don't cut out a lot of it, we'll find a way.
Slower
I'm very
class
sad I
cars
got
ahead.
two off.
That's a great line.
Oh,
You
be
fucked
careful.
yourself so hard in the first half by getting that slow down.
Yeah, that
that
was.
easier at the start.
Yeah, the race would have been so much smoother.
You literally lost 3 positions to it.
Yeah, we would have been in second. Probably would have got overtaken by the team that disconnected, and then they would have disconnected, and then we would have been stuck in second. But then we would have caught up to the leaders way quicker. I mean, the thing is, though, we would have been probably battling the lead car when they put David in,
Slower class car
which would
ahead.
have been quite bad. Whereas when we caught up to David, he literally just spun in front of us, and so we didn't have to overtake him. But it would have, that battle with the Greenleaf car and Amanda would have not happened. That was the annoying thing.
Why does Marcel Cooper have 250 euros, man?
I mean, yeah, that's why I was getting quite bummed in stint 3 because it just wasn't going well, and then stint 4 happened, and I was just like, eh. Fairly alright.
You're approaching a group of
Could
slower
be
class
alright.
cars.
could not be leading.
Car on your right. Clear on the right.
I was only winning by like 20 seconds. And then they put Brandon in the... I don't know why they lost so much time. They had a really long pit stop. Oh, they're big. But we couldn't see anything on their cars. So
That lap time was 3:23.3. Nielsen behind is pitting. Coming up on a slower class car.
On the right. We are clear on the right.
And that's a 27th place in the GT.
Quick thinking required with these guys.
Yeah. Especially through there.
But Scott H. Brunette.
In 360 Motorsport. Did I gap twice? 2 laps. Soon to be 3. I swear this team in front, this HPD, has like a couple of GT cars as well, and they're all really bad. Yeah. Oh no, returns friend Daniel Nusicanibana. That one from Italy is not
On the right side. Right side's clear.
Ooh.
That was fun.
Okay. Totally not scary at all.
Oh, you're
I thought you were getting the gravel, to be honest.
I had the wiggle go again. I was like, okay, I need to like brake hard now, else that's not going right.
Coming up on a slower car. Sector 1 is 1.2 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.27 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace. Slower class car ahead.
Oh, for a moment, let's call that to CRT.
He's on the left. Left side is clear.
Ethan Lawrence.
Out. Say no to 4X, but maybe if he goes a bit faster, that will be easy.
Well, I think you're rear winging before eggs.
Clear on the left.
Okay,
Yes,
fine.
exit in the middle. That's a great idea.
There's a group of slower cars ahead.
Car on the left. You're clear on the left side.
The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 29 Celsius.
Time to get Mont.
Coming up on a slower class car. Alright Rick, we're matching race pace. That was 3:21.8 seconds.
Car left. Clear on the left.
I think Apex didn't see that.
Slower class car
did.
ahead. He's
No,
their
no, he
class
didn't.
leader. The car behind's pitting.
That's a lie.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Right side.
Oh, nice.
Clear right.
Slower class car ahead.
Watch your right side. The right side is clear.
Hit the apex of our march.
Okay Rick, you've used half your fuel. Slower class car ahead.
He's on your right. We're clear on the right.
Very well done by me. Very badly done by me.
slower car.
Car on your right. Right side is clear.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Yeah, SR Green is a 20.6.
What?
So quiet in this.
No, everyone's just dead.
What are you saying?
Can't confirm.
I'm doing Watkins and talking.
How's Watkins going?
He's sweating, boys.
No, I've only just joined
Going for the title.
Literally just joined the session.
He's going for the title, boys.
You're
I
gonna
need
win
to actually be able to
Watkins.
drive it because I haven't drove. Why do AOR take so long to fucking announce what track it is? It's so long.
Coming up on a slower
I
class
mean, I'm
car.
pretty sure, well, it would have gone up whenever the thread went up, because there would have been a track map. I guess people just didn't check it.
Well, I looked on Tuesday, and
And the thread went up like yesterday.
yeah, that's my point. Like, why did it take so long if we don't know what track it's going to be?
Yeah, currently the
It's not much of a difference. So.
Yes, it is.
We all just assumed it was going to be the fucking boot.
Well, we all assumed it would be the IMSA one because we're IMSA fuel, and it's like it's like LMS. Ding ding.
You have to learn how to do one corner though. It's
Yeah, and I'm
It's
still
not
going to
really
be shooting
much
slow.
fitness.
That's what I'm practicing with.
big faff.
Have you seen my back?
Son, I did a 54 fucking 5.
I'm sure you did. Fly as well.
And now without the chicken, the Ford's going to be even stronger.
Yeah, because it's going to get an absolute cunt of a run on that straight.
I mean, I will take
Slow
having
down if you
to
don't
do
want
one
a
less
penalty.
I like the chicken.
Was it if you think like that?
I actually kind of liked it as well, Craig, but I sucked at it. So I mean,
The less turds, the better it is for Zerd. What do you
And the
track
forward.
races?
I'm honestly just going to try the boot setup on the classic boot and see what happens. I mean,
You probably, you might just need one extra click of 6th gear.
or I'm going to test it before I change it, but we'll see. Like, I don't care where I finish, but I will at least want to get to a point where I'm not, like, spinning every lap, which is where I'm at the moment.
Alright, Rick, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
So I'm going to finish with all the programs. I know that much.
You've just done a 3:21.8.
I don't know, the practice that I did was kind of depressing. I was slower at 22 degrees in a test session compared to what James was doing at 24 degrees in a practice, so yeah.
I was on pace with Hayden.
Oh my god, where the fuck do you brake for carousel? Fucking hell.
Flat. Anyway,
I don't actually think this needs another click, because if you're in slipstream, maybe.
Yeah, it depends how long your 6th gear is.
Like, I was getting to red at like 262. But like, and I had like low slipstream, so in high slipstream I'd probably rev out, but I don't think it needs it. I think that's fine. I might just change it to see, but I don't know where to brake for carousels, that's awkward.
Remember when we did it in F3, it was literally just like a little lift. Well, it was a fairly big lift, but it was a rapid corner.
In FR 3.5 was also not.
I have no idea. I don't think so.
Slower class car ahead.
Wait, it says the 6th gear is 268. I don't think I could get to 268 in slipstream.
You can never. No, the 6th gear, like whatever it says, is it will never actually go that far.
Clear left.
So what does it say?
I don't know. All the gears are like shorter than what they say.
Also, that would mean like it's top of the ref rate because you will be there with more. So, it's a bit higher than speed.
You got a car on your left.
What I'm saying is I was never going to get 6Ks from slipstream anyway.
Yeah,
So,
it's probably fine.
10 minutes of fuel
I think
remaining.
this extra clip would actually help though. Does anybody know what the reference is for carousel when there isn't?
I have no idea what it is in GT.
Because I'm going to lose so much time there. Fuck it.
Just cruise into it a couple times, you'll pick it up.
The reference I've got at the moment is like there's like a black barrier on the left as that ends, but it's still like a tad early, so I don't know.
Rick with the big noob.
Also with the big warm tires.
Slower class car
How long
ahead.
until you stop?
Laps.
Okay.
This lap and next lap. We only have to do 50.
It's not much at all.
Slower class car ahead.
There's a car on your right. You're clear on the right.
That was an interesting situation. That. Oh, good. Here. There.
There.
Oh, you fucker.
Gregor's Radecki 2 connected.
What?
You don't know who that is?
Dudes.
Oh, I thought you meant an R race. I was like, what?
No, my practice session.
Big aggression.
Gresio.
Okay, Rick, you're approaching some slower cars. These guys are fighting for position.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Well.
Time to engage the big noom.
Very little fuel left. In this lap. In this lap.
It's my stop set. It's fuel and tires.
Yes. What snacks would you like?
I mean, I'm gonna have dinner after my final stint, so. Throw like a big burrito.
Slower class car ahead.
Okie doke.
Surely that's the worst thing to leave in your
No,
drive.
it's completely fine.
Oh no, but then
Like,
the
you've got
wheel is
massive
gonna
fat
be.
off gloves on, but you're trying to get into a packet that's really...
Then the wheel is gonna be minging. No, you're not getting to reels, man.
If they'd like dip minty in red. Of course he picks a snack to the same
The
colour as
last,
the
the
snack.
last lap tires are a bit iffy.
That was a bit interesting.
Have you actually just gained a minute 30 on them?
A little bit.
So their strategy isn't working, essentially. Because you've already gained your 50 seconds back.
Probably not than we think. We're hoping at least.
I mean, let's be real. Fuel saving for 24 fucking hours is kinda retarded. I don't know what these people are doing.
I'm back. I had them on.
I'm there.
I say things have gone fine.
I mean, Rick almost just drove into a wall, but other than that, we're good.
Okay.
That was not even close.
It looked really close to the TV cam I'm on. Maybe it wasn't so bad in cockpit.
That's how far ahead you are. They're coming into touch Rouge as you're halfway down that straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, their strategy isn't going to work for them then. Because you've already gained the 50 seconds.
For the 8 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like if Pat was the only driver they had, then sure.
Well, I
Be
don't
fine.
think he would have survived 24 hours without the second. Not too minutes. I don't know.
Well, yeah, but Pat is quick enough, but the other two are not. I'm actually just gonna watch and listen. I mean, they are quicker than us on the straight, and it's one way to be quicker.
Box in 430 meters.
I mean, yeah, I think that's where they get it from. They're not better straight line speed, but you just can't go around corners.
Are you shifting, Rick?
A little bit.
In a 24-hour Rick?
Box in 5, 4,
Every tenth matters.
3, 2, 1.
Fucking hell.
Box now.
How many litres is the whole race?
Like 1800 or something.
First tire's only 65, it's not bad.
No, it's not bad.
That's a lot of fuel.
It's 50 liters. Oh, for the entire thing, you mean?
Yeah.
So is it-
1800.
Actually, no, that's about. I think it's about 1950.
Oh god, what is my system?
Don't call her neither.
It's her birthday today, and she said the rule is on her birthday I'm not allowed to call her a nigger.
It's
So.
the-
Track's clear.
It wasn't me this time.
Push.
To be fair, it was me and I'm streaming as well.
On YouTube and public.
Slower class car ahead.
On YouTube and Twitch. Here we go, boys. So there's a ding dong going on. To be honest, just a second.
Doing that on cold tires is not scary at all.
So
Essentially-
they're all of them. Here's Ray. After having made an extra box.
Where are all of them? Coming through turn the
About
dump
turn 1.
now.
Yeah, probably about turn 1 and 2 at the moment.
And you've made the stop now.
We've made a tyre change stop.
Yeah.
On the left.
Are you doing those every, or are you starting to double stint now?
We double stood the entire race because tyre wasn't as bad.
Entire
as
tire
something.
was fine.
That's very nice.
So I have one more stint and then it's released.
No pressure, Curly. Wait, have you got a stint sheet somewhere? I want to look at it.
We do have a stint show. We'll send both of them anyway. I think it is. It's in useful stuff somewhere. Actually, it's probably really close in useful stuff.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, it's at the bottom. It's literally just there. I didn't know the tank in these was only 50
You're
litres.
approaching a group of slower cars.
Efficient boy.
big.
Porsche 62.5. Pretty sure it's only like 4-cylinder or something.
Yeah, it's 54.
It's a weird thing to think about. A V4. What's the Audi? V6, isn't it?
No, the Audi's a V4.
Oh, the Audi's a V4.
I think Porsche. That's it. Or it might be a V4 as well.
You're coming up on a slower car.
Watch your left. Clear on the left.
Yeah, they use a V4.
With an MGUH and MGUK. And a turbo. Basically an F1 car with 2 less cylinders.
There's a group of slower cars ahead.
Whereas Audi were just like, nah, we ain't doing MGUHs, let's just do Ks and it'll be fun.
Oh yeah, Audi originally used V6s till like 2014.
Yeah.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Oh dear God. So whenever you see that, part of you just winces.
Yeah, a part of you also knows the car will just correct itself.
Yeah, but I'm not the one with the feeling through the wheel.
Yeah, that's true.
When I do that, I know everything's going to be fine because I can feel it in the wheel. But when I watch you do it, I don't know everything's going to be fine because I can't feel it through my wheel.
Slow down.
Go on.
Casual to that chicane.
Casual lap. 68 out of 426.
Where did you... Oh, hang on, you qualified 6. Oh. What went wrong? How did that happen?
People
Coming up on a slower class car.
How long did it take you to start getting through the pack?
Well, we were second on lap 2.
Oh. How did...
But then I got to slow down.
Oh.
Pushed us back to 5th. And then I spent most one working my way through to 3rd. And then P2 had a disconnect, so I was in for most of 2nd stint. Then 3rd stint we ended up fighting with a guy that like didn't take tyres or something. Basically he just appeared in front of us and we were very I think he took tyres or didn't take tyres or something. But was really slow, so was holding me up, and then another guy came along and we fought for a bit, and then Desync took him out, and then the other guy missed the chicane, and then we were kind of stuck in 2nd, and then we were catching 1st place then spun, and then we got 1st.
Oh. Yeah, I saw the 1st place spinning, but that's all I've seen.
You're approaching a group of slower class cars.
The move from like battling for between 2nd and 4th, and then just being stuck in 2nd, it will happen on one lap. Let's go to NSR
On
right.
your left. We're clear on the left side.
This lap. Oh, power track's connected, by the way. You might be getting in soon. So we'll go to minutes. So in front is P2 and P3, and car behind's P4. Running
Coming up on a slower class car.
Car front gets a slowdown. This guy gets a slowdown, but we have all the GTs in front, so I don't get to build on that slowdown. So we come out of here. And suddenly, green leaf car catch. But what this car does, he misses the chicane, so we're like, okay, fine. But then what happens is, oh come on, and then we have Underseer that's just caught up to us.
Air temperature's decreasing. It's now
He does that, you know, but this guy kept overtaking us and then getting slowed down. So I didn't really want to keep him in front, and I had better boosting him out of Mulsanne. So I overtook, as you do. And then what he does is he tries to overtake. I'm like, you're not going down the inside. He tries to go around the outside, and yeah, he was
Yellow
never
flag.
making it.
Ah.
And then also got Desync.
Left side.
Yeah, you can.
The left side is clear.
Did they put an acquirer in for that or not?
No. If they did, we didn't hear anything from it.
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
This guy was just parked perpendicular to the chicane in the middle of it.
Guys, have you seen the lap number?
Hello? It's the sex number.
Alex, you
Coming
just
up on a
joined back
slower
on the
car.
sex number.
That's how it should be. And I have garlic bread, what is even more sexual.
I'm 16 next. I have 20% solar. Going on.
That's when you know you've had a brake check or something. or in someone else's case, a broken chicken.
Is the gap now net 30 seconds or?
Well, in 8 hours' time, it'll be net 30 seconds. Well, like 4 hours. Because, yeah, with the whole making up pit stop. But
When you have
it'll
a
be
div 10
Left's clear.
P1 in your session, oh, I love it.
Probably this race, to be honest.
And Grizz using it in a P1. That's good.
Wait, how are they putting them like so wildly different laps? Well, I guess
every
it
stint they
changes.
Slower class
every
car
stint they
ahead.
extend it by 1 lap.
So like during the race. Look, we'll get to a point in the race where you both pit on the same lap again.
Yeah. So on our 12th pit stop, we'll be there 11th stop, which is about 7.5 hours.
So that's where you lose.
Right side.
Yeah.
See.
It's
Your
quite
right side's
literally
clear.
Peugeot versus Audi from 2008 Le Mans.
Yellow flag.
Actually, I think maybe
Right
Audi's
side.
going to do 10. No, it was Peugeot's could do 10 and Audi's could do 11.
Heads up, there's a
Careful.
car exiting the pits.
An interesting place to be.
That was really quick.
Left side, clear left.
You got Castro in front. Be careful. Makes you go.
We're clear on the right.
So the car you're about to come to lap has the same I rating as you.
Apparently he's a safer driver as well.
I mean, safety rating. What this race has proven is that safety rating means nothing. I rating tells you way more. Also, when I signed us up, I did sign us up as pros because I thought maybe this isn't our first time doing it. Can you imagine if we signed up as AMs, right?
Shut up. I'm
Yeah, this
so
race-
slow now, and you're fucking making one on the phone. Look, right, my best lap on
Look, right.
fast boot is slower than a Fury on normal boot.
Slower class car ahead.
Good meme.
You see on Monday that I was right, but you know, keep laughing.
What are you blogging out?
So, Rick, that
No,
Porsche
that I belong in
flat,
Rome.
was the teammate is a teammate of that HPD that was spun in the before chicane.
Oh wait, shit, I make that part.
What?
No, I was just looking at some Mercedes pedals and I realised the bit at the bottom of the pedals I've made that before. Oh, that's what they meant by pedal base.
Did you not know what you were making?
I just thought pedal base and I didn't really think about where it'd actually be on the pedals. I just thought, well, the way it was shaped, I thought like the pedals sat on top of it. They don't, it's kind of connected to the front.
Okay, cool.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Sad, really.
Got
Say
a
no
car
to
on your
4
right.
eggs.
Clear on the right side.
I'll get the hang of the 40 people laps.
You've just done a 3:22.7.
I love how I don't have enough cars loaded to actually get car. sometimes. So yeah, we have to wait till next lap before everybody boxes, and then we'll have a better idea. Be careful, Brandon's picking up the pace. See, we're still slower than you last lap, but he was only 1/10 slower.
You're approaching a group of slower cars.
Car in P3 on the other hand, 9.1.
Yeah, he did.
Did he? I'm loving my captain. Ah, yes, now Cap's telling me you pit. Oh, what has happened to you? The Vanguard car is, yeah, the Vanguard car has big damage. Yeah, if they're not using their fast repair, they should. Really? No, I don't know. It was probably all optional, but it's probably not going to get fixed. So yeah, that car in front is the one that we were having issues with before. It's the Greenleaf car.
Should I do the Andy Purse Classic and stuff in the pits? He's in my session, so imagine if I did it.
Just you and Andros.
Because I fucked up my lap anyway, so I mean, what have I got to lose? I'm like probably gonna send. Do you reckon if I told Thrustmaster I had issue with these pedals and I wanted to send them back and get a refund, would they allow that?
They might do, but they would also ask you to send like proof of the thing not working and.
Oh yeah, I mean I can do that. Just because it's honestly worth just fucking getting these refunded and buying new ones because I fuck it up and they don't work properly. Because what I've noticed is it doesn't reach 100%, but when I just hold it at a constant pressure, it's like jittering very, very slightly, and that would just get worse over time. So it's definitely and it does on the brake as well, so it's a pedal issue overall. It's not just going to be fixed by putting a dead zone in.
Actually, I'm going to go out for a walk. I'll be back later.
Okay.
Good idea. Why don't you just go out for a drive? Oh, I guess you get pulled over.
He wants the fresh
Slower
air
class
zone.
car ahead.
Yeah, open your windows and then get off. It's fresh air. And cold air as well.
That lap time was 3:21.1.
Let's see, how many GTs are I in?
Right side. Clear on the right side.
3. Yeah, I'm starting from the pits. I just want to see if it works. I don't give a shit.
Sure, that.
Oh, worst case scenario, I get put out back at the back of the field in clean air, which is what I want. So I just need to practice. So Andy Purse did a worse lap than me. Oh my god, he's honestly tragic. I spun at the penultimate corner and then started my lap with no speed, so I lost half a second. He's still slow. Grid ... Oh no, I missed the start. Oh, oops.
Oopsie.
You're coming up on some slower cars, including their class leader.
You can hit that curve as long as your rear isn't stepping up the time you hit it. There's Charlie Collin.
Yeah, it is. Oh, goodbye.
Why does everyone just keep getting out of our way like that?
Yeah, I don't mind.
I mean, yeah, I don't really mind, but, you know.
18 seconds to the next GT, and you're mad. Basically, both fucking forward.
Well, you'll get him coming out of Dunlop probably, maybe. Somewhere around the S's. That guy that just went off at Mulsanne is now 12.6 behind you. You went in the gravel.
Oh yeah.
So no tires for next stop, yes?
Yes.
No tyres.
When's Kylie getting in?
After Rick's next stint. So on lap 80.
I'll make sure I'm watching so I can see the crash. Wait,
Cert!
I mean, pre-race, Curly was like, I might be like a second off you guys.
Setting the pace.
But even that is still going to be enough to be the fastest car on track.
Yeah, 1.5 I think is likely.
Well, then you're going to be close with everybody else.
Oh dear.
A minute gap.
Coming up on a slower class car.
You got a car on the left side. Clear left.
Everyone should be boxing now. If they haven't boxed already.
Its car is coming. Will this work?
The car behind's pitting now.
Car behind is boxing. Car behind I think is already boxed.
Quick, Reggie put it on pole in the P1 class.
Oh, the NSR red car had issues. They're now 2 minutes behind.
I see. Wasn't it MSR green?
No, we were fighting red. Green is the one that disconnected. Red was the one that desync, but then was second I got out of the car. Actually, no, just after I got out of the car. And then you have Dish Network. But Pat Pelchat, but also Pat Pelchat is now in the car.
Let's see the 319's time.
Pat will be quick, but don't worry too much. Still in the box. So currently taking tyres, so it'll still be like another 20 seconds before he's out.
Mystery game.
What that means is that when Pat gets back in, well, when Pat gets back out, Curly will probably get in, so Curly won't have Pat in the car while he's driving. I think that's how their stints are working.
Slower class car
They're just doing like, they're only doing a double each, and then swapping drivers.
Oh, it didn't work. I'm sad.
I'll be back in a little bit.
Okay. You got 15 laps, forehead.
Upper left-hander and what was done a second gear, I assume.
You think so? In the Ford it should be. I do anyway.
Yeah, in the forward.
Or, you're using like James's set, so I don't know if the gears are different, but I do.
I'm using the setup that Arturo just gave me. Currently trying it.
Oh.
Because you're on James's setup, it's supposed to be third gear. James was like, what if I make it so that no corner is below third gear?
He likes F1, because that's what he did on F1 as well.
Can we give the Arturo sets and just not a Tepa set?
That's a big upset.
I mean, you can do whatever the fuck you want, Greg.
Funny story.
What?
I prefer not to speak while there's...
Why? What did James tell you off?
No.
Greg, did you get fired?
No, I got...
Promoted.
Slower class car ahead.
But the Cobalt set's not Tepa set. So
I
Quickest
said
at the
I'm not
moment.
using a Tepa set, I'm using the Arturo.
no, I know. It's fine. You can have this one. Apparently it's good. That's the one Arturo's on.
I'm currently in a row. Is it? Will it work on classic boot though?
No idea.
Track aren't that different. They just have a bus stop and not a bus stop.
Yes.
Well, I've compared the two PDSS, and I'm pretty sure they're like. Well, I didn't look that closely, but they look different. So,
Yeah, but
other than the gearing.
Sound makers are doing. FR 3.5. Yes, we'll give you the Silverstone setup for Road America, including the fuel, even though the fuel needs to be drastically changed.
Slower class cars ahead.
I guess like 1 minute 40s are like good lap times around Glen.
Depends if it's high or low.
I guess low 30s.
Low 30s.
Yeah, that
40s, fuck off.
Alex just makes one settle change, finds 10 seconds a lap. Like, what the fuck?
Well, I'll tell you in a minute, Alex, because I'm in top split ILMS. I'll tell you what times they're doing at the front.
Well, I mean, top split ILMS is
Geert was doing low 40s, Alex.
well, that means I need to find 3 seconds.
Here.
I mean, I just started
The car behind
to
is
use this
pitting.
setup. That's like my first practice laps.
It's still like
It's coming up on a slower
car,
car.
Alex, so it's a decent.
I did not understand you. But I'm not sure if I wanted to understand you right there as well, so...
I said there's a 6k driver in there, so it's still like a decent.
Why have they pit again? It's the real question. Well, that saves us having to waste another pit stop.
What is going on? Oh my god!
I've also heard that Watkins Glen is in general just a massive shit show.
Yeah, it's lap 3, and it's just everyone's imploded. I'm gonna go clip that.
So who have we now? Who have we now got in second? Oh, we've got Stephen Kimmins. The guy that has Liam Kerr and Felix Nicole too as their teammate.
Doesn't sound very.
Basically, Curly should not have to hopefully worry too much.
Okay, first lap, that was timed. Leaders did 40.8, 40.7, and I did 41.1. So,
Yeah, I need to... braking.
They're on the cold.
The group of slower cars ahead.
this is 24 degrees, by the way.
Okay.
I don't know what LMS is normally, but this is 24 feels pretty nice, to be fair, compared to 30. Oh my.
I think GT you'll probably start off pretty cold anyway, so...
I'm not looking forward to, like, when it gets to hot temps. I'm not going to be able to drive. I can't drive hot temps on these tyres.
At least you're not happy, it goes above 30 and he's like, comfortable.
You've just done 23.7 seconds.
I want Alfie to come back, I miss that.
This map is... track is... I can't talk.
This
It's tragic,
fucking
alright?
map.
Fuck.
No, the braking model is
When
trash.
did they add
and-
this DLC map?
Can I have the
Coming up on a slower
DLC?
class
DLC
car.
Watkins.
So Rick, Pat Pelchat is currently in the middle straight on Mulsar. Obviously you're...
Wait,
Yeah.
can I get it in?
The Molson straight?
yeah. Postman Pat and his Issus. Black and white Issus.
There's no white issues with black issues.
You heard that here first, Twitch. I can't wait to bottle it. I'll try it.
Oh, we have someone called Antoine and we have someone called Hubert.
We do. That is true.
Either you get death. Wait,
But one of them is GT, one of them is LMP1. Last time I bottled an endurance race was Daytona. Oh, with fuel it was Sebring, but in terms of just not driving well, it's Daytona.
mine was Sebring last year. I don't do many endurance sprints.
Slower class
This
car
is my
ahead.
second 24-hour race ever.
My last endurance event that I bought was Sebring.
We all seem to bottle at Sebring at some point.
Yeah.
Right here.
acting as if it's a different track. I mean, we'll ignore the fact that mine had nothing to do with the track. My two issues were internet related and fuel related, neither of which have anything to do with the track I was driving. Yeah, Daytona was my main driving.
I feel like
Okay, Rick, I've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Oh, it is Chris
Approaching a group of
Pfeffer.
slower
Yes.
cars.
Little lad.
I feel like
Left
watch
side.
this is
Clear
like
on the
such a
left side.
track where you just notice when you overdrive it quite a lot.
I
Turn away.
overtook him here as well, same as in GT.
Oh, you can get this guy as
this
well.
is gonna be
Oh
big
Clear
no!
on the left.
Was a biggie. He wasn't wrong.
He wasn't wrong. Hey, it's the HPD leader. HPD battle's pretty close.
Yeah, but that's normally because they're like really slow.
Well,
Most really.
the guy in second is 4K. It's just a
I mean,
Chris
I have to
Pfeffer.
say that HPD racing is probably one of the more interesting ones, just because you have to mix up getting a lap and lapping.
I don't think this guy is bound wipe visor button. No, sorry, his screen, his visor tear off button. Or that just might be the HPD.
Slow car ahead. This guy's their class leader.
And I think you can tear offs in the HPD.
Yeah, but none of them have used them. Or at least the spectator camera.
my visibility is dead.
That's it. You're not going to be able to dipole my HPD into there.
I can try.
So it's not the lead HPD.
I can try.
Maybe like the 13th place HPD, yeah, sure.
Stay there.
I feel like the upper left in Watkins Glen is so awkward.
It's frosty square.
The little twisty part to turn 1 I hate. I feel like on dead tyres that's going to be easy to do.
Oh, it is. People drop it out the whole time. Also, on cold tires, people like to drop it there for some reason.
I did that when I first started driving the track because I didn't realise you had to use like no lock through there to
Same.
not spin.
Me and Tom both came out of the pits at the same time and both dropped it on the exit at the exact same time. It's quite awkward.
Hello there.
Having a P1 going up your inside through there is not fun, I'm telling you. That just happened to me.
When
Yeah,
you
I'm only
imagine
gonna be doing
racing this
practice
with
laps.
Daytona prototypes as well and GTDs.
I'm not used to like dealing with traffic. I ain't done LMS in so long. Ugh.
Yeah, that's why I'm just going to be doing practice sessions because GT League. I mean, obviously not going to have to worry about that. So.
I just get better practice in the race, I feel like.
Oh yeah, 100%. But I mean, in GT League, you're just going to find out the same as everyone else. You just can't overtake for shit.
No, Watkins is not really a track where you can overtake, apart from if you just send it on someone.
You've got to have a fairly large.
I think the chicane would be nicer to drive, to be honest, because at least you have like some kind of
braking zone.
yeah, exactly. Otherwise, it's just an Alfie concede move all the time.
I'm getting traffic, but I'm averaging like 41.5s at the moment, which it's not good, is it?
Yeah, no,
I'm hoping the Artura set's going to magically make me like a second faster, but I don't think so.
You'll need to give back the time gained.
Car stopped ahead. Kid! Nah, I don't know. I feel like the Artura setup is a bit sketchy from what I've driven so far.
PDS is just as sketchy. I feel like I'm dying every corner.
Might be the track though then. I don't know. Well, I mean the Artura set has like 6.6 traction, or the Cobalt set, whatever the fuck you want to call it. The Jorge set.
The fact that NSR Green are currently in third.
Yes, I don't have any of those sets.
Okay,
Green
Rick,
have
there's a car
not
exiting the
been
pits,
just
heads up.
Box this lap, box this lap.
That was a 3:21.9. We're
Is
running
this
on
a
fumes, mate.
Yeah,
In this
no,
lap,
this is not
box
box,
this lap.
Fuel, yes. Windshield tear off, yes. No fast repair, no time. Sounds good. So yeah, Green, NSR Green just pit, but they were up to 3rd beforehand, so they're making their way.
Yeah, probably need to watch Johnny or something just to see how they drive his track as well.
I'm going to assume you just said beforehand, but it sounded like you said forehand.
Slower class car ahead.
Forehand clear.
Forehand clear! Oh, they're going 4 wide up ahead. Here we go, boys. 4 wide into the carousel. What could go wrong?
Into the carousel, what?
Yeah, because of P1s and stuff.
Yellow flag, caution.
Hi.
My best lap has been a 42.2 so far, and the car just feels super sketchy, and I had obviously on a miss too as well. I'm now down to the points where I had more fuel, but it's not really bad to be honest. I feel like the second downshift going into the right and after the long straight
Group
is
of
super
slower
awkward
cars
as well.
ahead.
Jesus Christ.
I'll tell you what, the penultimate corner long into the AOR is going to be so sketchy, because it feels crap at the start of the race. I can't imagine what it felt like at the end.
Just sliding a lot.
Slower class car ahead.
Yeah, but I guess that also a lot of people were just gonna go speed on into this.
I think a lot of the Prams and Brams will probably like bin it at some point
Yeah.
if they're not careful. Well, not you, Rick. You're the goat. You're gonna win.
I'm also gonna be fucking broken.
No, Andreas Lotus is going to win because he gets fucking upgraded soon.
So do we. So do Comrade drivers. I mean, I think he gets the final one, but I don't think he's gonna go to the so
Went to the toilet and I'm back in time for Rick's spot.
Look out for the pit speed limit. What's your speed limit in the pits?
Quick,
Box in,
Ricky.
430
dump
metres.
Fucking hell, that was quick.
Yeah.
To be fair, you
Yeah, I
can't be,
think I'm
you
gonna
can't
try
beat a
the
rush. Literally, like, I'm going for a shit, I'm back in a second. Literally 10 seconds later, I'm back. I'm like,
Because I normally wait
Box
until I'm
in,
actually
5,
bursting for one, so it just all comes out.
4,
Then,
3.
Yeah, great info, thanks.
Box now.
I can't be good.
it's getting a bit dull, okay? We've been going for 4.5 hours. We need more memes.
Everyone scream bad words.
No,
Then we'll get banned.
please no.
It'd be a good meme.
Oh, where's the return where you need him?
Return doesn't say bad words, he's a CRG driver.
I'm actually going to gain airing for my position right now. How is this possible?
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line.
Please no.
Please no.
Thank you.
Wait, you realise it's probably not a good idea to try and overtake the lead.
I did also boost a bit just because I didn't trust him.
Yeah.
James' setup feels super sketchy in the first lap.
James was saying that his setup felt really bad on quad tires, but once it warmed up, it was
Yeah, I'll see.
But it's got nothing on the rad stock. The actual rad stock, because also, you know, we've got the baseline for what we have, is stolen setups. But Radical's made a new setup, and
Unticking fast repair.
they have the big fast.
Okay. Fuel, yes. Windshield tear off, yes. Tyres, yes. And there should be a curly game.
I feel like the
Bad,
Hi.
James' setup is probably a bit quicker, but
Actually,
I mean,
this stop is gonna be longer because we need to swap on the steering wheel for that.
Shit.
is this like the
No, it's you just turn the wheel off and you just plug the pad in. It happens at the same time as the
Race
tires go
race
on.
is insane.
We don't actually put wheels on, we just put pads on.
Yeah. Like, you actually save time from the tire changes.
the gearing in James' setup is super awkward, not gonna lie.
Yeah. I think
James's idea was, what if I just make it so that we don't have to use any second or first gear?
Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh my god! What? Oh my god!
Sounds interesting.
What?
Sir, breathe.
You okay, sir?
I'll have to show you this after this. What the
Coming up on a slower
No,
class car.
the Ford is like really good when it's in third and fourth gear. So I think James's idea was, if we avoid second and first, then we're always gonna be good.
These races are such memes, dude. Like, I can't. What the fuck just happened?
That moment where I was like, oh yeah, when I get in the car everything will be fine, then I remembered, oh wait, it's going to be night.
Have fun.
It's probably gonna get dark in my stint, isn't it?
It's going to get dark in the final.
Big
I have
scary.
a great way to test a setup that is like high on fuel, like illegal on fuel. Just go into the pit lane and take a fuel and just make it like as borderline as legal as you can.
What?
Basically, if I put full fuel in James' setup that he made, it's illegal. So like the RMS fuel, but I can just like go into the pit lane, get a full fuel tank, and then I can use it basically with a full tank.
Could also just fix the rate.
Yeah, just fix the ride height.
No, I don't.
What?
Like all I did for the setup, like I had to make some setup changes first, but I
Slower class
literally
car
just
ahead.
moved a couple of things by one click, and it was legal.
He's on your left. Your left is clear.
I honestly don't want to see my front left tire after this race because I did like 8 laps and I had like 80%.
Yeah, the front left gets kind of ploughed a bit.
Slower cars ahead. The class
Well, just-
leader's up here.
Should I just do Matthias Ekström and just change my front left tire?
Don't do that. You will leave the pits and then immediately
On your
crash.
left. Your left side is clear.
But that always worked in a rallycross. Just change the singular tire. That is like not the one that is like
So they did it in F1 2005, changed the one tyre.
I mean, Matthias Ekström tended to do just like change a singular tire, and that's like most of the time like the one that gets like a theory the least amount of load for whatever reason, and for whatever reason he was always super quick with that.
Rick FYI,
Coming up on a slower
NSR
class
Green is on your relative now in front of you, which are the other guys we were worried about, so yeah, they've had more issues.
Oh yeah, I didn't even look up what gears James is using for the corners, so well, I mean it's kind of screwed considering.
Wait, is that the number 888?
Yeah.
Ah.
I need to check if James said what gear he's using for the first corner. I think there might be a lot of time in there. If I just take that in a different gear.
What gear are you taking it in now?
Well, I mean, I just took it in third gear.
Which is because you probably want to take it in 4.
I think you probably take it in fourth to gain a bit more time, to be honest.
What one are you talking about?
Turn 1.
I take it in third.
Yeah, but is this on James's gears?
Is this Jameson?
Yeah, I used it. I used third when I was using James's set.
I don't know, I just took it in 4th and I gained like time.
Just make sure you're using the same lines because you could have been really shit through one.
I think it was a better line, so.
Well, he uploaded that demo lap, so check that and see what gear he does it in. Someone's really satisfying on this track, that's the only thing I'll say. Every other corner is crap.
Just the first 3 corners, even though it's like all flat corners, they're really nice.
Coming up on a slower
I
car.
hate the brakes on this track, I don't know if it's just me, but it just feels really unstable on the brakes.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what it does.
That's been the thing with the Porsche, like both at Spa and Watkins Glen, is the car feels so good. Like, might not be fast compared to the Ford, but just the driving experience is fucking amazing.
I'd rather have a car that feels good than fast, to be honest.
Especially in an 80-minute race.
I'd rather have a car that does both.
Yeah,
We all break.
but like
It's iRacing.
in IMSA being a little bit shorter, it being less drivable is okay. But for
I'm gonna try to
it's an 80-minute race.
IMSA fuel, or AOR fuel, better to say.
Just build yourself a hyperdock, foreheads.
He's on your
Yes, we
left.
can be bothered
Clear
to
on the
do
left
that.
side.
Yes.
Rick,
It stopped.
It stopped.
I was just very concerned that you might stop into the HPD.
It stopped.
The uphill left, I keep locking up into that corner, I don't know. So annoying.
It's gonna be gentle. Remember, the hill helps you slow down.
So does rear-ending another car.
Or hitting a wall.
I think that
Yeah.
applies to every corner. My lap times are so bad
Speed
already.
doesn't kill you, just suddenly slowing down does. Right?
Yeah, so
Yes.
brakes should be illegal because I think somebody's
True.
You can brake
All
some
should be illegal.
brake check. You can broken
Slower
check
class
some.
car ahead.
Brake check!
Broken car, check them. Wait,
It's like, oh, your car's
We have
broken
people
now.
taking the bus stop on the first lap this in AOR as well.
Do it on the formation lap.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you got the
Talking about.
Yeah, like the leaders just take the guys that get
The
P1 and
bus-
2 just take the bus stop. Everyone just
Just take
follows.
the bus stop, you won't.
Make the race interesting. All the pro drivers have to take the bus stop on lap 1.
All the AMs just go flying into the back of them once they come around the exit bus stop. But then Dobby,
That would actually be so fucking funny on the formation lap. Should we do that?
You're
Yeah.
approaching a group of slower cars.
but then
Like,
you know, there's a
right
massive-
side has to do the bus stop.
then Dobby, you know, he's sitting there with all the AMs, sees this massive crash, plants the
Clear left.
throttle and avoids it.
I need to check if it counts it as an off track. Otherwise, I'm not gonna.
Just
Have they cut-
plants the throttle, cranks the Eurobeat, and just
Yeah.
plows through.
Isn't it?
I swear.
Did Dobby ever, like, did they ever come up for his punishment for that?
They won't have decided that yet.
Oh god, they're so fucking slow.
You're not getting an
Right
off track
side.
for
Clear
that.
on
Take
Well,
it
no,
to the
you could.
Wait, what was round 2 in AOR?
Road America.
Road America.
I was gonna say, because if Road America didn't happen, well, Dobby would have been like 2 for 2 for Moses Sebring as well, didn't he?
Coming up on a slower class car.
Yeah, the Sebring
That one I linked. Oh my
Yeah, that
god.
was hilarious.
I just realised I'm like really off the pace all of a sudden. I'm like, oh yeah, that thing that I screamed about earlier definitely got damage from that, so that's probably why. Like, does anyone, Alex, what are you hitting at the end before carousel? Do you know? Do you remember?
Close to 260, I guess. I can say it.
Well, I'm hitting 258 at the moment, and I'm pretty sure I was getting more than that before. So
I can tell
Check.
you. I'm like in the last
Slower
two
cars
corners right
ahead.
now.
These guys will be fighting for position. They might not see you.
But I'm on the. I changed again to the water set.
a different set might have different top speed, but I'm assuming a set
I think it
other
was
than
around the
BDS.
same with James setup, so.
Well, last week it wasn't, so I'm assuming PS would be slower if anything.
pretty sure that Heures is not using the PDS setup. What traction control do you have right now?
6.6.
I think he actually might be using the 4.
I'm not. I'm using PDS.
Yeah, I think Heures might be also using the PDS setup. So I am hitting 263.
What, with no slipstream?
No slipstream.
Well, okay. I'm pretty sure I was hitting 262 before this damage, so that makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, it might be that the basic Heures setup that Arturo sent me is probably gonna.
I guess you have a lot less fuel as well.
Yeah, I have like the instant fuel with it. I'm actually.
Well, at this point, I've got 27 liters, so actually, maybe not.
I'm gonna check the setups.
I'm hitting 258 now, and I'm still in the high 41s, which I'm not actually that displeased with. If I am like 5k's down.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 27 Celsius.
PDS setup. 0 click, 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 0 clicks for everything. What the heck?
It's because there's no curves.
That sounds bullshit to me, to be honest.
Bimmer was running that last season until we changed it.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Spring's a little bit stiffer.
Watch the right side.
I actually want to check.
Right side is clear.
But yeah, oh, I had 31 degrees. It actually feels way colder. At least from looking at the time, it looked pretty cold, so I don't know.
Alright, Rick, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
Funnily enough, I think the dampers are actually pretty similar to the generic dampers that from the Arturo set.
Car on the left.
I think the end of the race is going to be Super 8. It's more about...
Yeah, a guy that was P3 has just come out right ahead of me because he spun, so I feel bad for you, Craig. Have fun with the tyre wear. It's going to be, like, I think really bad for the Bimmer again.
Right, the Bimmer is a bit scalped with the tyres.
It's not even so much the tyre wear, but, like, the fact that the Bimmer is so bad when you get wear because it's so heavy, like, it just makes it worse.
It's the lightest car.
It's the lighter car.
It's the lightest car.
Well, it doesn't feel like the lightest car, is what I mean.
Yeah, no,
Because it feels very big, so...
No, the Bimmer is the worst on tyres, but I fucking know. It's so depressing.
So, like, it's like rock solid until it's not. Like, as soon as you lose it, you really lose it. It's really hard to...
I just did what I said. I'm going to...
It's the only annoying thing about the Bimmer. It's like, oh yeah, it's really good at the start, and then it's not.
Are you sure that's not set
until
up?
it's not.
The Bimmer's tyres are fucking awful.
Might be the radar settings.
Alex, shut up. Great check
I mean, when we did Sebring, like, our set had no tyre wear whatsoever. Like, our set had literally half the tyre wear of Rainers.
Yeah, no, like, the actual number feels fine. The fucking car just is a big dead. It loses so much space.
I don't know, I just keep sliding.
So that's more down to the tyre temperature, though, than the wear.
Slower class car ahead.
I might really want to go conservative on the first few laps to just not get any kind of sliding in here. Do you brake for the last corner or do you just lift off?
Brake, 100% brake, yeah. Quite a lot. I would say like probably 30%. If I was guessing 30 to 40%, you just dab it a little bit, and then you can you just brake enough so like the car's not gonna. Yeah. Because if you don't, and if you turn in too early, your car will just slide as well.
You just do it just like that.
Slower class car ahead.
How's it going?
Well, far too well.
Suspiciously well.
Watch out.
I
on
mean,
the left.
we have been for it
Clear on the left.
at the start, but other
Yeah,
than that,
Josh and me.
So I just did 266 on the straight.
Rick's stint has been really good.
66.
Yeah, but I had slip strip from Q1.
Yeah, we've had some close
Fucking
and spinning and stuff.
I think times are supposed to be fine.
Yeah, I mean,
Don't worry, boys.
Pokemon
I'll
Pat had
snag.
issues and had to box twice.
Carly, can you do it preferably into a straight wall, like Mulsanne? Would be great.
You're clear right.
So basically, you're saying that I should do what you did.
Can you hear about the Postman Pat
No, I
hasn't
mean
done
you
his,
can do it more spectacular because I only fuck the steering.
Postman
I
Pat
only
hasn't done
got
his
the steering. Yes, I have.
7th box yet, so
I mean,
we're still technically
you
2
have
minutes.
to agree that over the crest, before the Anna, before Tête Rouge, it was way better to drive actually.
What?
The
Yeah, I put it in the wall now, the car's
the
nice.
chicane, yeah, the
the chicane.
chicane, yeah, the chicane before Tête Rouge, where you have sometimes like correct it a tiny bit.
It's called the Dunlop S's.
Yes.
Oh my god, the BMW through that corner. Oh, that was so fucking horrible.
Bonk a curb and then you're on two wheels.
No, it wasn't even that. It was just like the crest and the exit would just like send the car yeeting.
I need to practice a bit, I think. I'm gonna go into
Same.
That's fine, you've got 5 hours.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some practice in my first stint.
Well, it's
You
fine.
can just practice IMSA right now if you want.
Nah,
Don't practice into the wall.
But yeah, remember Tommy, this is going to be dark when you get in.
yep. Good.
Just go to a test session at night.
Yeah. Just reminding him to do the night testing rather than the daytime testing.
That's the key.
Yeah.
What, late afternoon?
No, night.
Okay,
Right.
Rick.
Oh,
Right on the
yeah.
track limits. Keep it between the lines.
It's my first off track. I've done better than Apex. He got 6.
We're getting really close to disqualification. Fucking hell, we're only 248 away.
I only have 1/7
Fuck.
I only have 1/7 of our team's access.
What about,
Okay, 2 of them are actually my fault.
What about temps, Apex?
Temps, just make it cold.
Coming up on a slower car.
Like 20?
18, 17, 20.
Just make the
around
air
there.
temp. The air temp will be about 20 to.
How many more flaps, Rick?
5.
On the right side. We're clear on the right.
Yeah, once getting the hang of the Jorge set, it's really nice.
Yeah, 5 more laps.
But I'm really slow still.
Track state, 100%.
Yeah.
Why'd you have Jorge's set up?
Because Arturo apparently had it.
The fuck did Arturo have?
Well, because he's Iberian and he obviously gets the sets from his fellow Iberian.
Spastics.
Just remember though, we can't leak 10%.
No Wi-Fi to the 21.7. Oh no!
We can't walk, or?
We can't leak Tepa sets though, because they're definitely Tepa sets and not radical sets. It's definitely not completely contradicting how we got them. It's fine.
Hey man, theft is only bad when it happens to you. Oh my god, that would be such a great meme. Where like, what would it be like? You just need somebody questioning like, oh, so where did Team Tepa get all these setups? And then just the secret ingredient is crime.
No,
You and Bishop, Rick. You and
Tepa.
Bishop too.
I don't know him.
Oh,
Neither
shit,
do
sorry,
I.
now he's done that. But no, I think what you should do is all put just the word Tepa in front of your setups, and then say that.
Put in the note section. This setup is totally property of Team 10.
You're approaching a group of slower class cars.
I'm really glad that Radicals didn't trust any of our drivers not to leak anything. Really good.
Looking at the relative in front is lapped LMP1s.
Yes, there's a reason I don't give my hyperdomes out. It's because I don't have any.
Well, you've got one.
That's what, at least that's what he says to all the people that want to steal them off him.
True.
If nothing happens, I might be on 490.
So what lap times would you do normally?
I did a 41.5 at the 41.1 at the start. That's all I know. But right now I'm driving really bad, even with damage.
Yeah, but you had like obviously LMS fuel, I assume.
Yes.
To be fair, our spa setup was pretty banging. Watkins one is too.
No, I was doing like 41.5s near the start, but now I've got damage. I don't know if it's me driving shit or the damage.
Our spa setup was fucking tragic. Just thought I'd point that out.
Honestly, the worst setup that I've driven was probably
the one that Rainer gave I didn't like. The one you gave I liked just because it had less understeer. I hate understeer.
I fixed was the camera.
Exactly, and it provided less understeer. And it was beautiful.
It was less good on tires.
I'm turning in way too early for the upper left-hander.
Like this guy in the middle sector is just destroying me. And he's only 3.8k, and he's in a bimmer. So I don't understand why I'm losing so much time.
Keep it coming, man.
Couldn't do
This
the
is great.
40k.
That's the best lap in your class. You've
Still
just done
purple,
a
though.
3:20.1 seconds.
That is filthy, Rick.
That's a second sit tires as well.
Yeah, that is true.
Imagine how quick Curly can go with
And
that.
I just gained 3 tenths out of the first chicane. Well done.
You always do that though, don't you? You just go through the first chicane and it's like, oh, you've now gained time on your lap. You don't understand how, but you have.
3 tenths though?
I always do it on the first chicane. I never understand how, but it's always like you have an extra half a second in this.
Well, I still have time to do a 19.
Yeah, you got 2 laps. Because you can't do it on the lap. Actually, you got 3 laps, but you can just do it on this one.
Just watch me.
No, watch me whip. No, watch me later.
So Dish Network are back in second, 2 minutes behind, and will be boxed when they come to the end of their lap anyway.
Never mind, the stars are not capable to do 19 anymore.
No, have they hit that point now where they actually
they
feel
have.
bad? Right on cue. Lap 7. Still.
No. This is race.
Is this a practice session? No, this is the
That
race.
joke was actually so bad. No one refers to quali as Q.
I do for my setups.
Well, yeah.
And you can ask people if it's a Q lap.
But everyone calls it Crowley lap.
Yeah, but I literally call my setup score.
Yellow flag.
But
Hey,
that's
Isaac House's going another lap, isn't he? Because he had to do the second stop.
James F. Costa going by his middle initial.
Oh my god, no Wi-Fi are in 4th.
Yeah,
They've gained 13 positions.
the house are. Oh, they've boxed as
Legend
well.
of the sport.
They're actually in 5th. But they're right on the back of 4th. They're a
class car
second
ahead.
behind 4th place.
So at house of 41.5 and around 31 degrees.
Way better than what I'm doing. Because I'm in 24. 23 in fact.
What is the track state even? I didn't check that. Well, I mean, I was obviously on IMSA fuel. Marbles in practice is moderately low usage.
Great, I'm so. Here we go, boys!
Yeah, don't do that.
You got a car on your right side. Right side's clear.
A bit. Jesus.
How much time did you lose?
3 seconds. No, 2.5 actually.
Oh. And so when GT
Coming up on a
drivers are like,
slower
why
class
did you
car."
go for the overtake?
Yeah, that's why.
That's why.
It's
'Cause
when
you
they
lose-
bomb you into slow corners, it's infuriating. The high-speed ones are understandable.
Yeah.
Understandable, have a nice day.
Yeah, if you... There were... Yeah, you can bomb into medium speed, and you can't bomb into high speed because there isn't enough braking, but you can just, like, overtake in stupid ways. But bombing into slow speed is just stupid because you're never really actually going to make up the time.
Yeah, but most LMP drivers
You get a
are
car
like,
on the left side. Clear on the left.
But they don't realise that the hybrid are new in the outside of the corner, not the inside, or the start of the corner.
Marcel Leclerc, John.
Oh, there's a ding-dong for 4th then.
Yeah, there is a ding dong. There's
Do you
a big-
consider to slow down?
2 NSR cars and no Wi-Fi.
NSR green is the one we need to, like I said, the one we need to care about.
I mean, they're just falling further back, aren't they?
Slower
They
class
are
car
because
ahead.
the thing is when they don't have the Issus, they're all right.
Because we haven't got the Naruto back.
Actually, actually, it's because they've got Emil in the car as well, though. That's why they're falling back. But
I
they're
told my
over.
parents I was gonna have dinner like half an hour ago. That was a big lie.
It's clearly stated on the sheet that you're going to get out of the car in 5 minutes' time, even though it's going to be a bit later.
I might have misread it.
I think you read the bit where it says start of stint to mean
Yeah.
end of stint.
So yeah, who came up with that schedule?
Me.
I thought you were supposed to be smart.
Oh, poor Tom Hooper.
I told you the meaning behind the
Tom's
schedule.
gonna be getting fucked in GT League, considering he has to do all the night driving.
Well, he does one night driving and one morning drive.
It's fine.
Yes, but he has to
The car
drive
behind's
like
pitting.
at 4 in the morning or not.
It's
Well, someone
fine.
had to.
It's fine.
The thing, like I said, Kelly, the thinking behind
Hooper, do you wanna swap with me?
Nah, it's alright. I don't have any.
Tom, that's not part of the great Tepa master plan.
the whole point of the schedule is that you end up driving roughly the same conditions throughout the race.
Alex, you've got some catching up to do in GTV. Take that
Slower class car
as
ahead.
a.
Well, I mean, it could have catched up if I didn't get fucked in the last race.
Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
You're gonna literally beat a pro driver this week at this rate.
Well, I mean,
Sylvan Marine, yeah, true.
yeah,
And me.
I'm beating a pro driver every
Left
fucking
And Connor, you're gonna beat 3.
Clear on the left side.
Last season, I was literally battling Sylvia Moraine for the best Porsche, but that's only because of the fact we were the only 2 Porsches on the entire grid. I don't want to discredit Dobby, but Dobby was not driving.
Hey, what about
What a
Daniel
race.
Lindholt?
I mean, he can just drive a Volvo truck instead, to be honest.
Slower
Wow.
car ahead. This guy's the class leader.
Oh, it's Lullum.
It is Lollum.
He's not in a gravel trap. It's incredible.
Wait, isn't Daniel Lindholt like in your race as well?
Maybe.
I think so.
Yes, he is.
Is he?
Oh, rip.
Yeah, I think
Who's
he
he
is.
driving with?
I think he's driving an HVD.
No, he's in a
Sure.
BMW GT.
Oh,
Are Hyperion in this, or?
no, I don't think so.
Alex, you know the corner before the uphill left? What gear do you do that in?
The right-hander, you mean?
There's Pat.
Yeah.
Like, basically, if you're about to exit the boot, third, I don't know. I mean, second is like way too long for that. Yeah. you
Because
just,
I'm like stuck between third box down a bit, but then second is like really high in the gear.
I'm doing it in second in the pork, if that's helpful.
I think. Well, I mean, the thing is, like with the Ford, you normally have to take the gears like normally like they're higher.
This lap and then next lap.
Yeah, but keep in mind that the Porsche is also
Yes.
like revving 1,000
Coming up on a slower
times
car.
harder than the Ford does. So
I'm just happy I haven't binned it, to be honest.
yeah, I mean,
I'll take that.
I don't know. I think personally, third. Didn't test the PDS setup though. I can try it if you wanted to tell you what I would take. I would drive that setup, to be honest. But I think normally, preferably, it's just like third, I suppose.
And wait until you see what happened to me after the race. Oh my god, it might be the most chaotic thing I've ever seen. I wish I had recorded my voice, because it would be so much better.
That's a big act.
Is it going to get like dark in this race? Because it looks like really about that is going to be happening.
Yeah, the cones are scary.
Is RMS going like into the night or into the morning?
No, I'm near the end of the race, it's
Track
like
limits
sunset.
coming up on a slower class
Okay.
car.
Well, I mean in AR that means we're probably going to have night.
Yay, more night races, woo!
Okay, well, let me
Honestly-
see what the... Does it tell me what the time is right now?
On the first page of Black Box.
Oh, dots.
Okay. HPD cool.
On your left. Clear on the left.
I think like my biggest issue with this track is just like finding some consistent pace. There's like times where I just nail turn 1, turn 2, and I fuck
So
up
it's
turn 3.
7:24 in the sim and there's 5 lap left.
I mean, that means that they were probably not gonna go dark then, to be honest.
It's gonna go dark, but I don't think it's gonna go that dark. It'll be fine.
Oh yeah, the tires are
For the side of the boot, you probably take like a really late 4th gear, I'll assume.
What?
For the boot.
Yeah, I go in for through the... yeah.
Well, the downhill right.
Yes.
so much on
We've had a
this
cut
steer.
warning. Keep it
Oh,
tight.
sorry, downhill left.
Very little fuel left. Coming
Downhill
to
right.
the end of this lap.
Box,
This
box.
lap.
The first part of the downhill right, like first
No.
part of the boot is gonna be a right-hander.
No, it's a left.
It's a right-hander. What?
No, it's a right-hander.
Are you counting the carousel?
Yeah, he's counting the carousel.
Oh, okay.
And it starts as a
There's
right.
either a cone stuck on my car or these fronts have just died.
Oh, yeah, there was a cone in your car.
Oh, for fuck's sake, no!
Cone friend!
It will get
cone
removed.
friend.
It will get removed in the box.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris is in the chat. Chris, at the wrong
Chris.
time.
Chris who?
Hosting.
Hello Chris.
Hello, Chris. Don't look. It's
Yeah, Kelly's about to get in the car.
Yeah, right, it's only goes in the car,
Early
yeah.
backstep CRG.
hey man, it's a Comrade-Tepa alliance.
Well, I mean, he only tends to backstep anyway.
Wow.
But yeah, so Rick, you got to manage this like with the cone in your car.
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh, Fred.
I pray it stays in for the stop.
Please
Oh,
don't grab into the ground. So.
At least you did it in the lap when you're about to box
Yeah.
Wait, where actually is it in the car?
at the front.
Where you
Obviously
normally
the
expect.
left.
front. I don't see it.
I see it very clearly.
I don't see a cone.
I feel a cone.
Yeah, he feels the cone.
He feels it.
Hopefully the car does not get blown up into the airspace with the cone in it.
There was just a sudden massive understeer.
Untersteuern!
Whenever I alt-tab, the screen just starts flickering.
Will it actually get removed in the pit stop though? That's the question.
Yes, it will.
Yeah,
Are
I guess
you
we're-
sure?
Yes, because cones can't enter that area of the track.
Oh! Big
On a
brain.
slower class car.
It's like once you go into the like the
Yes,
line where
Chris.
the actual boxes
They cut
are,
the
you they get
Chris-
defeated.
Chris. They cut the MGUH recovery on the Porsche in half. So
That basically means that the Porsche is fucking wank and...
yeah, they cut it in half. It has half the MGUH recovery. It used to be easy 100% MGU deploy. Now they only get 85% deploy across the map.
Is Rick Young driving in still in there?
I don't know. I don't care about Rick Young.
Well, I mean, he's the big fat Lamont suite. Well, I mean, he's driving a massive underpowered car as well right now. That's it. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I love how they're like, some of the Porsche teams are probably like the highest rated in this, and yet they're just chilling in 9th and 10th.
Yeah, they are.
Slower class car
I'm just
ahead.
gonna take the classic boot, the NASCAR boot.
Probably could have, and then overtaken him. Would have been easy.
You got a car on your left. Clear left.
Wait, I did not get a penalty for that.
Just boost into the pit lane.
Yes.
I think
Look out
I
for the
found
pit
an
speed limit.
exploit.
Box in 430 meters.
I think so.
So it's me, Rick, Curly, and Tom Hooper.
No fast repair,
Oh.
yes tires, yes fuel, okay.
Box in 5,
Yep.
4.
Oh my god, what has happened to that HPD that's sitting in the pit lane?
I was...
What has happened to that thing? Holy shit.
Throw me out!
Good job, Rick.
Well done, Rick.
My
That
poor
was
my poor wrists.
far too good.
Curly,
This is
Driver.
Alex's first race in the P1.
2 litres
I
left.
actually want to see the memes.
And it's not just first endurance race, this is my first race in the P1.
Yes.
Yeah, he hasn't even done an LMS
What
race.
could possibly go wrong?
This is why I haven't given him night stints.
Oh my god.
You get sunrise and you get sunset, because that's like the easiest time to drive.
Rick, did you consider going to the gym just like to not have spaghetti noodle arms?
Let me
Yes, but no.
turn my pit limiter on so I don't blare man it.
Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line.
Okay, you're clear on the exit.
Yes.
Careful for pull tires, yada yada yada.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Remember, we have a 2-minute lead.
Expecting
I'll make the most of it.
Make the most of it.
It's going to be so confusing. The I rating goes up and the pace goes down.
Literally. Every team's gonna be like, oh fuck, they got this guy in the car.
What the fuck's just happened? Oh my god.
Until Tom gets in the car, to be fair, that's how our team work.
Then what?
Our team works, apart from you, as like if you go from me, Rick, and Curly, as the I rating goes up, the pace goes down.
And for Tom sets fastest flap.
That means that Rick was the fastest.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Rick's raw pace is definitely better than mine. Rick could have done a 19,
Yes.
and it would have been a stretch for me to do a 19.
Well, yeah, but you had high track times.
Yeah, but I mean like on these 10.
Yeah, I was happy with my pace.
Slow cars ahead, including the class leader.
It's Lola.
It is Lala.
So who's getting next into the car?
Me.
Watch your right side. Your right side's clear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Left side.
Tom doesn't actually
Clear
drive
on the
until
left
Sunday.
side.
The one guy plus my dad.
Aww. Hello, Rick's dad.
Hello.